Guys ask all the time, how do I pick up the waitress? So not just the waitress, but the hostess, the bartender, the stripper. I'd stay away from strippers, but any girl who is hired and her looks play a part in her job, like we refer to that as hired guns. So when you're thinking about hired gun game, there's a couple things to keep in mind. Number one, everyone goes in there and tries to throw money around. They work on tips. So the girls, a lot of times they're going to flirt with you. They're going to be extra nice because they work on tips. Don't fall for that and think that they're actually falling in love with you. That's number one. Number two, if you actually are going for them, realize like you might burn your place. You might take your shot, they don't like it, and now you don't feel comfortable there anymore and you can't go back there. So only take your shot if you're willing to lose the place. Like I had places that were like the coolest sushi places, Korean barbecue spots and stuff that were all around my neighborhood. Some of the most attractive women I've ever seen in my life working there. I never ever hit on them because those were my awesome DHV date spots. Is it worth more in the big picture for a date spot and having social proof there, or do you need to go for the girl? So lots of times guys that are new at this stuff, because the women come up and talk to you, they take that as like an easy way out. It's kind of like a cheat code. So they don't go out and cold approach and they go after hired guns. Let's say for whatever reason, this girl's special and you have to go for her. So here's how I did it. Time's on your side. So you can go in there and see them again and again. Like I would go in there with my friends. I even went on there sometimes on dates. Like I had one sushi spot where it was like my first date location. So every first date I went to, it was at this spot. So all of a sudden, everyone working there gets to know me. They see me with an attractive woman. Each time the next girl's more attractive. And I have tons of social proof there. Then I start going there with some friends. And all of a sudden now I'm not with a girl. Now it's time to hit on them. The other thing to remember is you, like I said, you can slow game them. You don't have to take your shot all at once. You don't have to blow your wad all at once. You can like take your time, ask them some questions, get to know them, build on it. And then when the time is right, that's when you want to strike. My favorite routine that I used for that was I would always go for a bar bet and I would always bet a drink. And my mindset on that is if you're betting someone a drink, it's a win-win. If I lose, oh well, I lost. I got to take you out for a drink. That's a shame, right? That's a win. And if I win, she's got to take me out for a drink, like even better. So I'd always bet a drink and then I'd win. And then they would always ask me like, okay, what do you want to get? And this is the line, is I would go, no, not here. Not like a drink from here. I need, like, this place sucks. I need someplace cool. And now I've just laid it out. They owe me a drink. We got to go somewhere cool. And if they're into you, they'll say yes. And then all you got to do is handle logistics. You got to have a cool place to go to also. But if they're like, oh no, I can't, or I don't really do it. So if they give you any excuses or any like double talk, then there's your answer right there. Because if it's a yes, it's a yes. If it's anything else than a yes, it's probably going to be a no.